here's the thing about AEDs. People are very uncomfortable using the AED, okay? Because they've never got their hands on one, they've never seen one, they don't know what they do. Well, what if I shock somebody and they don't need to be shocked? And I could kill somebody. I don't want to get involved. Here's the thing you need to remember about the AED. It takes all the guesswork out of everything for you. It's looking at the heart, it's analyzing, right? The only way this will let you shock somebody is if they're in a rhythm that's a shockable rhythm, okay? So I can't put this on you right now sitting there and let it run through analyze and go, watch this, and shock you. It won't let me do it, okay? The other thing it won't do is it's not going to shock anybody unless you push that button, okay? Makes sense, right? So there's nothing to be intimidated about, okay? Just remember, good CPR, don't stop compressions for anything. If you have to stop for a few seconds, don't stop for any more than 10 seconds. That's what we're shooting for. We don't want to interrupt CPR for more than 10 seconds. You can still do compressions while I'm getting everything out ready to get it on the patient, okay? And the only time we're going to stop CPR is when that tells us to stop and go and analyze, okay?
Are Good
Yes, sir.
Samaritans protected by Florida law?
Yes, good question. So as first aid people, right, or a lay person who tries to render aid, grabs the AED, and goes to render aid, can they get sued? Well, listen, it's like what I told you guys earlier. People will sue you for anything, okay? But you are covered under the Good Samaritan law, okay? They're not going to be able to, no one will take that case. It's a national standard, the Good Samaritan Act. The idea behind it is that anybody with the same level of training who's trying to do the right thing to render assistance to somebody is exempt from a lawsuit, okay? I say can people sue you for any reason because they can, but it's frivolous and they won't win. You won't find an attorney that'll take that. So, yes, you are covered, okay? Don't let the thought, I know we're in the world we live in today, everybody's worried about, being sued, and everybody and their brother, as soon as something happens, everybody's got their cell phone, right, filming you, and that intimidates a lot of people. And so people are more reluctant to help. And so when you don't get hospital bystander CPR, your chances of surviving a cardiac event drop dramatically, okay? Another big problem is in lower socioeconomic neighborhoods, the rate of bystander CPR is incredibly lower than your normal middle income neighborhood. And I'm not sure why. They're trying to fix that. So that's why the AHA started this hands-only CPR program. It only has 2 steps, okay? Call 911, do chest compressions. It's that simple, okay? Push on the center of the chest, hard and fast. You can sing Staying Alive, and if you know that disco tune, some of you guys are old enough, some of you go, what? I don't know that song. Start CPR right away, right? And get an AED if you can get one, okay? So they're really trying to push out in a lot of these other neighborhoods because it's disproportionate. People, they either they haven't been exposed to CPR or, I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not doing that. And we need to get away from that. Which is why it's good we're doing this at work, right? Because we're all a big family. We all work together. We may not be in the same department, okay? But if I'm in your zone or your area, or I'm at the library, or I'm at one of our city public buildings and I go into cardiac arrest, it's nice to know that hopefully there's people in that building that they know what an AED is, they know where it's at, and they know how to do, at a minimum, hands-only CPR, okay? So that's what we're shooting for.